Hi boys and girls, I'm going to read you this book called The Day the Goose Got Loose. The author is Reeve Lindbergh. They wrote the words. And the pictures are by Stephen Kellogg, and he did the pictures. Now in this book, The Day the Goose Got Loose, on the back cover here, you see a picture of the goose. And this is a very important character in this story. What are you thinking about this goose right now? I'm thinking he looks happy. Now, if we turn back to the front cover, think about what you're noticing. Who looks happy on the front cover and who doesn't? Let's read to see what this book is all about. The Day the Goose Got Loose. As we turn to this title page, I want you to notice the geese up here at the top and the goose down here at the bottom. Think about how each of these geese are feeling right now. When the goose got loose, she caused a riot. Nobody ever thought she'd try it. There wasn't any more peace and quiet the day the goose got loose. This page said, when the goose got loose, she caused a riot. Everybody say riot. What does that word riot mean? When the goose got loose, the hens were mad. The goose ate all the grain they had. The rooster sulked and the chicks were sad. The day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the sheep were scared. They huddled together and shivered and stared. They would have to come in the house if they dared. The day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the ram went wild. He butted the Bixby's younger child. Her dress got messed and her hair unstyled the day the goose got loose. What is happening so far in this story? It seems like the goose is causing lots of problems. When the goose got loose, the horses were glad. They kicked up their heels and ran like mad. The colt was silly, the filly was bad, the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, the cows were tense. The goose provoked a bull named Spence. He charged right through the pasture fence the day the goose got loose. On this page, it said when the goose got loose, the cows were tense. Tense means your body tightens up. Try to be tense right now and tighten your body up, just like the cows in this story. When the goose got loose, our herd was gone. They galloped to the courthouse lawn. The sergeants brought them back at dawn, the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my dad was annoyed. He said this wasn't a day he enjoyed. His morning routine was completely destroyed the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my mom was upset. She said the goose was a personal pet. She walked all around with a butterfly net the day the goose got loose. When the goose got loose, my brother knew why. He heard the wild geese flying high. They stood in the meadow and waved goodbye the day the goose got loose. What did the girl's brother figure out? And where were these other geese going? When the goose got loose, my grandmother said, quite late in the evening just before bed, I wonder what thoughts went through her head the day the goose got loose. Look at this top picture. How does the goose look now? And why do you think that? When the goose got loose, I dreamed a dream. Of a flock of geese in a silver stream, some tame and some wild, in a fine feathered team. The day the goose got loose. And that is the end of this book, The Day the Goose Got Loose. What I want you to think about now that the story's over is think about how the story ended. Did you like the ending? And think about why you either liked the ending or maybe you didn't like the ending of this book.